a look at what's at stake for Sudan in the dispute over the Nile Dam. The three countries involved are now deadlocked over what comes next. Earlier, I spoke with Sudan's Prime Minister, Hamdok, and I began by asking him if he believes Egypt's threat to go to war over this. Take a listen.
The issues that are related to the GERD, or the Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, are very serious. And I think when President Sisi made that statement, he would like us to express to the rest of the world the seriousness of this issue. It is time-bound, and it is linked to the safety, security of millions of our people in both Sudan and Egypt. And I think we would like the rest of the world to understand the gravity of the situation, and to the point that the issues that are related to GERD are solvable. We can easily resolve them in a matter of weeks. So, and also I think we would like to see this resolved within the remit of the international law.
So let me ask you this, Prime Minister. For several years, Sudan was perfectly happy to go about, for Ethiopia to go about building this dam. Sudan had sort of supported this idea that Ethiopia needed a way of providing electricity for more of its citizens. Now it seems as though there's been this sort of sudden about change in your support. What brought that about?
Yes, the dam brings a lot of benefits to the three countries for that matter. But for these benefits to materialize, we have to reach a binding agreement that would allow us to plan our life, to be able to utilize the water that is coming from the dam in a way that will allow agricultural production, the livelihood, and all that. Without that agreement, we will always be at the mercy of Ethiopia to give it today and close it tomorrow. This is why we are asking for a binding agreement within the international law.
And another question I just want to pivot slightly is Israel. Sudan recently normalized relations with Israel. The Palestinians somewhat felt betrayed by that. What do you make of the Palestinian response to Sudan's normalization with relations with Israel?
You know, this great revolution of Sudan, which brought the dictatorship, opened Sudan to the rest of the world. And we have adopted a foreign policy that is transformed Sudan into a country that is at peace with itself, with its neighbors, and all that. When it comes to the issue of normalization with Israel, normalization is not an event, it's a process. We have started this, but the final say on this whole process will be left to the Sudanese people through their institutions.